Imagine a life weighed down by not just physical burdens, but the heavy shadows of loss and grief. Today, we'll explore the life of Latonia Pottain, a name familiar to many through her appearance on the reality show My 600 Elib Life. But Latonia's narrative extends beyond what was captured on screen. It's a heartfelt journey filled with struggles, triumphs, and a profound desire to uplift others. Imagine facing life's adversities while striving to chase your dreams. Latonia's experience resonates with many, illustrating the challenges of overcoming personal battles. From her home in northern Louisiana, she showed us the complexity of life's journey, marked by obesity and emotional pain. Have you ever turned to food for comfort during tough times? For Latonia, this became her reality when she lost her mother at just 12 years old. That moment marked the beginning of her struggles, a loss that shaped her path and influenced her relationship with food. When her father moved away shortly after, Latonia found herself relying on her older sister for support. Think about how impactful parental loss can be. The lack of guidance and support can lead to feelings of abandonment, inducing the desire to find solace in unhealthy ways. For many, this leads to a spiral rather than healing. During her stint on My 600 LB Life, Latonia's resilience was on full display as she pursued her goal to lose weight, driven by the hope of marrying her partner, Dawn. Yet the journey to transformation was never straightforward. Her story struck a chord not only as a fight against weight, but also as an emotional saga that many could relate to. Can you envision facing your challenges while also dealing with the weight of grief? Just before filming began, Latonia tragically lost her brother. Each step she took towards progress was shadowed by this loss. How do we summon the strength to keep moving forward when grief seems insurmountable? Yet, amidst these deep personal battles, Latonia was not one to back down. She openly expressed her determination, sharing, "I'm back with my trainer, I'm dieting, and my weight is going down." Her unwavering spirit drew in viewers, inspiring many who saw their own struggles reflected in hers. Isn't it incredible how one person's determination can resonate with so many? In 2023, she sought a fresh start by moving to Houston, filled with hope for new beginnings. But what happens when optimism meets harsh reality? Latonia found herself in an abusive relationship that added layers of emotional turmoil to her life. This is a stark reminder that hope can often be followed by challenges that feel overwhelming. Imagine being in a situation where not only is your emotional health at stake, but your physical health declines as well. Latonia faced excruciating sciatica nerve pain, and soon accessing medical care became a monumental task. Can you fathom the frustration of needing help but feeling trapped by circumstances? Latonia once conveyed, "I was unable to get to the hospital because transporting me would be a fire hazard due to my weight." Her story exposes a reality that many might overlook: how intertwined our physical health and emotional well-being can be. Yet, even during her darkest days, Latonia maintained a spirit of compassion for others. How many people do you see who, despite their own struggles, continue to reach out to lend a helping hand? Latonia turned her pain into purpose, finding ways to support young girls in her community who faced similar adversities. She understood firsthand how vital stability can be for those who have lost so much. "There are so many young girls that have lost both of their parents," she remarked, revealing her deep empathy. This deep desire to help others drove her to dream of starting a girls' group home, a sanctuary of support for those in need. Isn't it inspiring to think about how one can transform their pain into a mission to help others? In her pursuit of love and stability, Latonia embodied the belief that we each hold incredible worth. "Life can take a turn, and you have to remind yourself that you are special," she said. This insight rings true for all of us. When faced with challenges, how do we keep our sense of self intact? Latonia's journey teaches us important lessons about resilience and community. For many, it can be easy to feel isolated in our struggles. Her story prompts us to think, how can we make a difference in the lives of those around us? Are we doing enough to connect with friends and family who may be suffering silently? As Latonia navigated her challenges, she played the role of an advocate for those who felt unheard. How valuable is it to have someone in your corner who understands your struggles? Her passion for fostering girls stems from her desire to provide a sense of belonging that she wished she had during her tumultuous upbringing. Imagine the strength it takes to turn your own suffering into a lifeline for others. Latonia's aspirations to create a group home reflected her understanding of stability's importance. It asks us to consider, how often do we think about the impact we can have on those around us? Despite her health deteriorating, Latonia remained committed to her mission. She often emphasized how crucial community support is. In a world where isolation can prevail, how can we ensure that we build networks of support? Latonia's words resonate clearly. Life isn't easy, but you have to keep pushing forward. This mantra serves as a beacon of hope. Her journey wasn't just about losing weight. It was about embracing life and finding joy despite adversity. It leads us to reflect, what can we do to maintain hope in our lives? As we adapt to the changing tides of our experiences, it's important to nurture our spirits and the spirits of those around us. As time unfolded, Latonia's life took turns that were difficult to navigate. Being bedridden was an unimaginable struggle. How do we advocate for ourselves when our circumstances limit us? In her darkest hours, Latonia transformed her challenges into motivation, inspiring those around her to fight through their own battles. Latonia's experiences highlight the importance of vulnerability. When we embrace our challenges, we discover strength in our stories. Imagine sharing your struggles openly. Would it empower you? Latonia showed us that by sharing our journeys, we can foster connections and bring awareness to important issues. Even in her deepest despair, Latonia continued to inspire. Viewers were captivated not just by her physical battle, but by her honesty and vulnerability. This shared connection raises an essential question. Can we embrace vulnerability as a strength rather than as something to hide? Her poignant aspirations resonated with the audience, allowing them to see the raw truth behind her journey. She wasn't just fighting against obesity. She was striving to reclaim her life and redefine her story. In this shared struggle, isn't it amazing how we can discover common ground with others? Latonia's hope to start a group home crystallized her vision for making a difference. She wanted to create a safe space for young girls, an environment filled with understanding, love, and care. How powerful is the thought of creating a sanctuary for those in need? However, Latonia's health challenges often made her vision feel just out of reach. As she battled her physical limitations, she never lost sight of her empathy towards others. This highlights the reality. Our circumstances can shift at any moment, and life can be unpredictable. How do we adapt when life throws us a curveball? Latonia's story embodies resilience in the face of adversity. As she once said, "You have to keep moving forward." This advice encourages us to not lose sight of our goals. In pursuing our dreams, how often do we let setbacks derail our ambitions? Reflecting on Latonia's legacy reminds us of the interconnectedness of our journeys. Each story can inspire others, fostering a sense of hope and community. Have you felt uplifted by someone's story? How can we carry forward that spirit of inspiration in our day-to-day lives? Her story serves as a call to arms, urging each of us to be aware of the struggles faced by those around us. It invites a very real question. What if we could break the stigma around vulnerability? What if we made it a priority to support each other emotionally, mentally, and physically? As we consider the powerful themes in Latonia's journey, identity, love, connection, it underscores the vital nature of community. It begs us to think, what can we do to be the light for others during their dark times? We can honor Latonia's memory by fostering connections based on empathy and understanding. Let her life serve as an enduring reminder that love and compassion can transform lives. How can we be more aware of those around us? Are we prepared to offer a supporting hand? In our ongoing exploration of Latonia's journey, let's keep in mind the legacy she leaves behind, a legacy of resilience, compassion, and unwavering hope. Her experiences serve not only as a reflection of struggle, but also as an invitation to embrace our own humanity. What will you take away from this story? It's essential to recognize the common threads that bind us all: fear, hope, love, and the quest for understanding. Each individual's story is a valuable addition to the tapestry of life. Thank you for taking this journey with us through Latonia Pottain's life.